What is going on, Lucid fans? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today I want to give you a good update when it comes down to short interest, because I've really stressed the importance on this in the grand scheme of things. And so I want to give you some updates in regards to that and also the latest price predictions. Before I get into any of that, making sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe is always greatly appreciated. With that though, let's get right to it. So I am going to talk on short interest and all of that fun jazz, and even more so, there was an article that came out saying 7 stocks setting up for a major short squeeze, and guess what, yours truly was actually on there. So in general, I'm a little bit more mixed feelings. It would be really nice to get out of this teens and back into the 20s 30s plus by a short squeeze, but generally speaking, when there is a short squeeze, it is a little bit more short-lived, but still hopefully enough for us to get enough momentum to stay there. Like I always do, I like to give a lot of updates in short interest. A lot of people don't necessarily see the importance in talking about short interest, and I just want to show you this and put it in perspective for a lot of individuals. So this is all the trading activity over the last give or take a couple months. So you can see as of recently, it looks like 69, 78, 64% of all the traded volume is attributed to shorts. So in general, talking about short interest is a very big thing. They're definitely taking advantage of the ambiguous situation going on with Lucid, and right now there is no known catalyst to cause us a upside or downside potential as well. So that is some things that you need to factor in. Generally speaking, just giving you some good updates as far as overall short interest. Right now we are back at the 21 mark, so 21.08. It is up 2.29 million shares, so pretty high if you ask me. Cost to borrow average is 11.27, so cost to borrow staying for the most part pretty stagnant, but still $1.96 billion worth of shorts out there. So that's pretty substantial. I did give it an update roughly about a week ago where it was 2.29 billion, so it has gone down quite a lot, but generally speaking, still a substantial amount. Enough so that we're actually even listed on this article for us having a short squeeze. And they get that basically by the short score. So short score is 85.94, which that number is comprised of several different things. In case you guys do not know, utilization. So utilization is shown as 100%, showing all the available shares of Lucid. 2 shorts are currently out. Cost to borrow and short interest. That's basically how you get that number. The higher the number, the higher the likelihood of a squeeze happening. So I just wanted to put that into perspective for a lot of individuals, especially more so as well what is happening behind the scenes. With Lucid, there has been a lot of reduced options activity. Clearly with the exception of this huge puts going on here, but still, generally speaking, options has gone down considerably for Lucid. So just take that how you see that. Keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor either, so do your own due diligence at the end of the day. Looking here, as far as institutional purchasing, I always give updates every single day. I've been really monitoring this, and this is a little bit more of a red flag recently as well, but still very important to look at. Number of actual institutions purchasing as of right now is still pretty significant, by no means what we're used to though. And so I'm just going to quickly cycle back and still talk about shorts, because like I said, a lot of people love to say and throw around short squeeze very vaguely, but what will actually constitute a short squeeze? What will cause shorts enough pain that they'll close out the positions? Because like I said, even with today, they're increasing 2.29 million shares, total 123.89 million shares out there. So in general, what will it take? Ultimately, we need that X factor. We need a surprise to get us over that, something that the shorts cannot anticipate, because even when the Sapphire was all known to be coming out on last Friday, shorts were able to anticipate that. So a lot of shorts did actually take advantage of that and closed out their positions just in case that mystery vehicle, the Sapphire, was going to be a most epic vehicle and give Lucid a huge rally or a justification for a rally into the 20s back again. So like I said, it has to be that surprise X factor catalyst that is going to be very well known. And unfortunately, it's not limited just to having good news. You need generally the market to be very positive, because when that news came out about Saudi Arabia purchasing up to 100,000 vehicles, we were in the slumps. Everything was going completely downtrend, and so unfortunately it was amazing news. That is that magical surprise catalyst, just it was at the wrong time. The market was just going down. So in general, you need it to be a good surprise catalyst and also a nice bullish trend going on. So So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. I do want to share with you the latest as far as price prediction. For those of you that do like Elliott Wave, just projected as of today. So I'm going to quickly go to Interactive Brokers. This one was a shocker, first and foremost. So looking here, 1830 is that pivot point that they do want to stress to you. And potentially, if we do stay below that, then most likely in the short term, $11.80 to $12.80 is projected. So possibly a lot more fear coming in the short term. So that's definitely something you need to factor in. And based on my previous updates, I did say that Thursday and Friday this week is very important. For any reason, if GDP numbers or PCE numbers come in a lot worse than expected, or if Powell comes out and drops another bomb on us, then potentially, yeah, we could see the 1280 range. So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. When I did see this, it was hands down a little bit more of a shocker. So overall, I like to give the good, the bad, and the ugly on this channel, and sometimes the ugly just sucks. But we have to realize that it is a long-term investment. That's what you want to always pay attention to, and in general, that's why you should be investing in Lucid in the long term, not necessarily caring about short-term stuff. And so with that, I just want to quickly go back here and just talk a little bit more closely on the actual chart on some things to watch for. And so a lot of people are saying that Lucid is holding up very well today, which in general we are. Like I've been saying over the last couple of videos, 9 times out of 10, justifiably, if we are outside the Bollinger Band, we do retrace back in. So you can see over the last couple of days, we actually did close outside the Bollinger Band. So in general, that's why we're actually bouncing back in, and why right now it's portraying that we're actually doing fairly well and holding up well. Looking on stochastic, we are currently at 12, so it is getting very oversold if you ask me, my own 2 cents. And looking as well, there is that deviation, so red line above the black, showing a little bit more of a bearish sentiment, and momentum still, number of buyers has gone down, so definitely a lot of fear out in the market still. So with all that said, let me know your thoughts on Lucid in the comments below and where you see things going in the short term. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up and subscribe is always greatly appreciated. And with that said, let's all make a lot of money on Lucid.